your own BS, but I'm excited for you guys, man.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Well, my baby's father, who is in the room today, because as I told you before we started, in case you brought up anything about sports,
okay.
I wanted to have a Boston sports expert in the room.
Okay.
But he has said that...
Boston guys, we do have an ability to talk about other things,
I can't imagine
like the queers, right? Other ignorant things.
But he says he wanted to actually have a rule where we don't talk bad about our kid. And I'm curious how you feel about that as like a stand-up comedian. Do you ever...
Yeah, no, I would never do that.
Really?
Ever. I barely talk about my kids, and if I do, I make sure if it's something cute or something like that, or I'm the butt of the joke. I would never do that. That's how I look at it. It's like, there's mean kids at school. I don't need to be writing them material to then aim them at my own kids. And I also respect the fact that I was dumb enough to get into this business. They should have their own lives. And my dad was a dentist. He didn't come home and talk about filling teeth and shit like that. So I don't, and I don't have any pictures of me doing stand-up or any of that crap around the house. I just come home.
That would be weird if you did, though.
Yeah.
I even agree. And
what if I had the double point from the 90s? my first headshot. Letting you know that I was going to make it. No, I didn't. I never did the double point.
I wish you would have.
I wish I did, too. I wish I gave into it. I wish when I had hair, if I spiked it up, had the mullet, the sleeves of the sport coat pulled up.
Do you think you wanted to do the double point, or were you ahead of it already? Like you knew not to?
I was beaten down enough emotionally to know I was just blending in. So the grunge scene was in. I dressed like you.
You really?
Yeah, I had flannels were in all of a sudden, and everybody had to pretend like they were getting rained on every day and were upset. It was the whole Seattle thing. It was quite a departure from pretending everything was okay with a metal band.
Oh my gosh.
So, what generation are you? What have they branded your generation?
I am like a very classic true millennial.
Oh, that's good.
But in the movie, a lot of people think that I'm playing a Gen Z person, but I just happen to be a millennial that relates more to all of Gen Z's bad qualities.
Oh, okay.
So
What does Gen Z get blamed for at this point?
Yeah, it's kind of like, I feel like the more I'm learning about this stuff, it feels like it's always the same thing on whatever the youngest generation is at the time. It's like they're lazy, that's it.
The older generation should just say, we're scared and we're closer to dying.
Yeah.
And sorry, we're lashing out at you.
Are you Gen X?
On the metal side.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not once Eddie Vedder and all of those guys came in and knocked all of my bands out of I never felt young again.
See, I also have this fear that I'm exactly what all of your stand-up is about that's bad in the world. That's what I represent.
Including my comedy. That's also what's bad in the world.
I love Britney Spears. Did
I trash Britney Spears?
No, but I don't know any of the music that you like. And when you bring it up, I'm I have to smile and pretend like I know it, but I don't. And I also...
I don't know when I start shaking you when I yell, what's wrong with you? In the parking lot at the store. You don't know who Crocus is? What the fuck is wrong with you?
But I'm a white woman who will get into a customer service disagreement. I just feel based on
I'm amazed at that.
What do you mean?
Because it's, as much as I have a temper and I'll fly off the handle, I do that in a... No, I guess I'll do it in a store. Because I always wonder, it seems if there's a fight, I always look at it if you're having an argument, that's entertaining. So I don't mind you holding up the line. If you guys are having a good one, and the heads start getting going, and even as white women, you're trying to be sassy because you've watched enough reality television, you think that's what you're supposed to do. As long as it's a good fight, I don't mind. But my big pet peeve is standing in line between women checking in at a hotel.
Why?
The endless fucking questions.
Okay.
Where's the gym? What time's the breakfast? Is there a good coffee spot around here? Just no
Yeah,
worry that they're going to get punched in the back of the head because they're women. Like, I always feel like as a man, I'm on the clock. Like, it's just like, if this goes any longer, the guy behind me has the right to slap me in the back of the head.
That is a very different way that we move through the world. Yeah, I'm not usually. I mean, I am afraid of most things because I'm like 5 feet tall, and especially now being pregnant, I'm just like this. I feel like a big egg waiting to hatch, and like someone could just like go like this, and like I'll die. But I really am. I've heard a lot. I think it was actually Miss Pat who once said to me when I was doing Last Comic Standing with her that it seemed like no one ever hit me before, and that like maybe I needed.
Oh my God.
Yeah, maybe I needed that.
Can I tell you something? I was talking to somebody about that the other day. There's so many people out there that need a good fucking beating.
That is such a horrible thing to say.
It depends on who it is. I don't mean women. I don't mean women. Like,
No,
you just look
I
at
know.
like some of these politicians. They can just see they never took a fucking beating. You just see it. I remember one time I accidentally got in a position where I shook Bill Clinton's hand.
Whoa.
And I gotta tell you, it was the softest. Like, if you could make like it was, that guy had never worked in his life. It was beyond woman soft. Like, I don't even know what it was. It was like it wasn't even a person. You ever like a horse muzzle? You ever touch a horse muzzle? His hands. This guy grew up in Arkansas. I mean, those fucking people have like dirt floors out there. I don't know what this guy did. It was unbelievable.
I just want to say I've had the literal exact same experience, and I mean no disrespect, but when I shook the hand of John Lovitz, I felt the same thing.
Oh yeah, John Lovitz doesn't work.
It was so soft. It was really, I was like, oh my God, I need to like get his routine. He's so lovely to touch.
I think he likes, he's one of those guys that actually uses the bath in a hotel room.
Wait, I do that.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, because, okay, so I don't take showers. I only take baths. And so when I'm in a hotel, I would be at the checkout line, like, or the check-in, you know, like, can I get a room with a bathtub? And then it's like they're trying to charge me extra, but I have to do it because
So if they try to charge you extra, do you?
Look, here's the truth, is that my customer service disagreements have had to retire, you know, mostly because I've embarrassed my fiance so much that it's like it has to stop. And then also
No. We got to get into this. What do you do? Like, how far does it go? Is it a time thing that's embarrassing?
I don't know. Do you have any?
It's more of just like a refusal to let it go, embarrassment. Like, remember the pink purse return?
Yeah, there was a purse return where
These incidents have names. I like this. The pink. Sounds like an episode of your show. Oh, you should have a TV show. I mean, the pink purse incident.
that would be a good title. But since I've, you know, matured in my mid-30s, I'm really trying to be mature and, you know, let things go.
What happened with the pink purse incident?
It's just, I wouldn't let it go, and then, you know, sometimes, like, they won't let it go either. You know what I mean? Like,
Doesn't that mean they won't let you win?
That, but also, like, they're getting off on it, too.
Oh.
You know? Like, this is not just me and my bad day. Like, this is
So you guys start snapping and then you start dancing. This feels like a really musical theater here.
Now I like this show a lot more. She, like, just when you feel like we're going at it, and again, like, everyone's playing their part. Because sometimes people are just, you know, they're not matching your level of psychotic behavior.
Right.
But I don't do it anymore. Yeah, he has had to train me.
Good answer. Oh, it is true. I wasn't sure if you were just doing that to keep the peace.
I mean, I'd say it anyway, but it's also...
You can be happily married.
Trusted.
All right. So, well, what I've always loved about you is I just always felt you had like your own vibe.
Thank
When you came out, it was just like you were different, and you and Nick somehow turned this into a script. And we've done a number of these what do you call it? Promotional things, whatever, screenings. The worst. I've only been in this business 32 years. What do you call those things? Screenings.
Q&A.
And what I have noticed, I don't know if you've noticed this, but like, and it's why, you know, I love this movie and everything, was I was watching this going, I don't think I've ever seen a person like you but I know that means this is like this underserved like demographic, and then like when we would go to like the screening, like your fans are like into you. People are like, I love you, Esther. It's like you speak for me. There's a love bordering like with a touch of almost emotional breakdown. When I'm just going, all right, this is what I see. I've seen. I mean, I've been around long enough that I know that like this is like a new voice of something that is that needs to be talked about. So let's talk a little bit about this movie that you were nice enough to get. Like all of these comedians in it. Al's in it. Bobby Lee is in it.
Yes, which you were very. You and him went at it at one of the Q&As recently, and it was very entertaining, but it was also very mean. I can't remember what was said, but it was.
Well, I was following your lead. You guys were talking about how horribly unprepared Bobby was, and that it was going to be a 15-day shoot, and then he showed up and it turned into 17. And now this movie has to be a hit.
Because it went so over. No, that's not true. But there was, with Bobby, you never know what's going to happen, and he made it fun for everyone.
I know what's going to happen. He's going to kill it. I love Bobby. Bobby did a...
He's so good in the movie.
He is. And not honorable mention here, James Remar.
Oh, are you...
He played... Oh, my God. He played one of my favorite movies of all time.
Warriors?
One of my favorite bad guys of all time. Not Warriors. 48 Hours.
Really?
Him in 48 Hours, his character Gans with Billy Bear, and not to mention that the gun sound in it, and Nick Nolte and Eddie Murphy, and it's basically, even though it's a comedy, it's a straight up drama. It's just this way it's shot. I watched it last year. It still holds up.
He's such a guy's guy is what I'm noticing. Like James Remar, when he comes up, like men go crazy for him. Like even Adam Sandler was like, "You guys got James Remar?" Like he's such a, and he was such a great actor, and he's so serious and real and grounded. Like he was really great to work with.
Yeah, well that's why everybody loves him, because he picks these great projects. He's in Warriors, 48 Hours, 6 Feet Under.
He was in Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer, yes he was.
Yeah.
I finally just saw that. Everybody was in that.
I know, it was so good.
It was great.
Yeah, I heard we were talking about Robert Downey Jr. in it and how he made you believe that Superman's
costume would work, because I thought, as I was just like, I didn't recognize him for like 3 scenes. I was finally like, wait a minute, that's Robert Downey Jr.
I know, I didn't.
Oh my God.
I totally was on the same page as you.
No, I like, like each generation has like an actor. That generation, he's ours. And that guy was...
Oh, interesting.
Oh, dude, he was like... I'm trying to think, my first son was either like Weird Science, Back to School, he played the roommate. Then he did like Less Than Zero, and it's like, whoa, man, this guy is like... this guy's got some chops and everything. And then I can't remember if he did Chaplin and then had the drug problem. I don't know what. Huh? Yeah, he just been like somebody that... and then he could play Iron Man and do like a big... Hollywood superhero movie and still crush that.
I don't know if you watched the Oscars, but I was thinking, like, that's so... How does that feel for him that everyone just jokes that he's a drug addict? I'm like, would you be cool with that?
I wouldn't joke about that.
Yeah, but...
Would I be cool with that? I mean, it's part of your story, so you kind of got to take it, but like, it's also like... The guy's been sober now for like 30 years, so to me it just seems like a hacky joke.
Oh, I see. Okay. So it's not probably too sensitive, hopefully.
Oh, I'm not going to speak for the man, especially now that he has an Oscar. I thought he already had one. I thought he won one for Chaplin. But anyway.
And we had Beverly D'Angelo, who was so funny and just like truly iconic, and it is cool to see the difference between like the older actors that we had and then like the comedians, like how they do, the actors, their process is so serious versus comedians it's so not serious, and I think both processes are like right.
Yeah, it's kind of like however you I'll tell you, the ones that amaze me are the ones that show up and don't even know the lines. And you're just like, how can you fucking actors or comedians or whatever, like I did an episode of Crashing.
Oh, I love that show.
Yeah, I love that show too. Pete show. And I remember like the second day, they said, you're the first comic that's shown up and actually known the lines.
What?
Which blew my mind. I always thought that if you show up for an acting gig and you don't know the lines, you immediately get fired. Or
Yeah.
they deal with you and then you never work again. I still think that's true.
I agree, and in fact, I also think that if you ever show up not knowing your lines, you will never do it again because the pain of that. I did theater in high school. I know you're surprised. And
I didn't see you in the theater kid.
yes, I definitely was. But there was one day where we were supposed to have the lines memorized, and I didn't, and like it will never happen again after that. It was so it's humiliating, and like it's just
Yeah, you're just letting everybody down.
yeah, and then there's nothing you can do to solve it because it takes so much time and effort to memorize something that there's no in the moment
No.
fix. It's so shameful. Like that.
Well,
will
how come you didn't know your lines?
I think I was just like 15, and
That's
you know,
a great answer.
like
I was just being 15, man.
yeah, girl.
I remember a long time ago, me and this other comic were trying to start shooting some stuff, and we wrote this sketch, and we hired a non-actor, but we thought he could do it. And he showed up. I go, okay, here we go. You stand there. We're gonna start seeing blah blah. And he just goes, okay, what do I say? And we were just like, well, yeah, man. You say, hey, man, what's going on? And he goes, all right. And then I said something. He goes, okay. Then what do I say? It's just like. And then I remember looking at the other comic. We just looked at each other like, this guy doesn't know any of his fucking lines. Like, and I get you're not an actor, but I think anybody who's not even in the business knows you gotta know your lines.
Yeah, it sounds like this guy maybe had a lot more going on than just not being an actor.
Yeah, he did, but I mean, I have a lot going on. But like, if somebody says, "Hey, can you help me move?" I don't show up in a three-piece suit. I show up dressed, ready to help somebody move. So, what can you, as far as like talking about the movie without giving it away? Like, how much of this character, first off, are you exaggerating yourself? Is this pretty much how you are? Or is there pink purse moments people can?
I think it's like exaggerated on all the bad parts of me. I had a show called Alone Together for 2 years that's on Hulu, and I would say is a little bit similar. Are you?
No, it just took me back to being in New York.
Why?
I don't know. Like I was just emotionally shut down, and I just you'd be with somebody, trying to make yourself feel feelings, and you just were walled off.
Just the words "alone together."
Alone together. Well,
it made you clutch your heart.
No, because I hurt some people. I hate that in trying to figure out who the fuck I was, and then also New York was all, come to New York and be alone with everybody. So anyways, you did Alone Together. Sorry.
Wait, let's explore what you just said.
No, don't put it on me. This is your interview.
But I tend to write, and I'm curious if you feel this way too. Like, I tend to write and like to express myself as like my worst parts of me. I like to exploit my flaws, just because I think it's sort of a reaction to when I first moved here and all the sitcoms were like, the women have to be likable, and the men have to want to fall in love with them. And I think I just got that in my head and was like, oh, ew, I have to do everything different than that. And
you had to have a lot of props. I feel like sitcom women it couldn't do a scene unless they had like a prop in their hair.
yeah, like their latte.
Yeah,
and
something.
lipstick. I don't know. Do you find?
People hold things in life. I need to hold things in this scene.
I will say that is what I struggle with the most in acting is holding things.
Oh, I hated props.
I know.
It made me forget lines, and you would they would give you something that you knew how to use in your real life. Then as you're thinking of words, you'd start going like this with like a spoon or something. Like what? Yeah, you got the line. What are you doing with the? I don't know. I don't know what to do with the spoon.
You were great with the clipboard as a doctor in this movie, by the way. You were so fun to improvise
I took a props
with.
intensive class.
Okay, it shows.
Yes.
It really shows when you watch. I should get the link to that from you because I need to take it as well.
'Tis the month of St. Patrick's Day, and here's a random related fact. Did you know that the odds of finding a lucky 4-leaf clover are 1 in 10,000? I say that's pretty difficult. Honestly, I thought that was a lot. That was like 1 in a million. Fortunately, if you're a business owner or a hiring manager, you don't need luck to find top talent for your team. You need zip. Right now, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/burr, B-U-R-R. ZipRecruiter's brilliant technology leads you to a pot of gold of top talent. Immediately, and your cheap first
I would say
an old dad.
/burr. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
But do you feel like in old dads, for example, like are you you? Are you worse than you? Are you someone else?
I would say it was all of that. Where I was like, yeah, the bad parts were definitely me. The better parts were me trying, the person I wanted to be, and then like, like running a business and kind of being that sort of guy. That aspect of Jack, he's running a company and having employees and all that type of stuff was something that I've never done anything like. The closest I've ever done something was maybe when I directed, just having to be in charge of like the crew or whatever. Was the first time I did that. So that part of it was not me, but overall, yeah. Which is what's funny, because now I'm writing another one. It's like, all right, well, I already used me.
Right.
So now I got to write somebody that isn't me, but it's fun because it's becoming like an amalgam of a couple of people that I like to imitate and that I like and everything.
Something you just said, that it was parts of you that were bad, but parts of you that you wish you were, like, that makes me think, oh, I never thought of that. I should do that. Like, I should try to write who I wish I was.
Yeah, understanding you.
Yeah.
Patient you.
Yeah, like, I don't think I have enough creativity to find that, but it would be an interesting challenge. I'm also curious because you mentioned that, like, having past relationships and, like, feeling alone in them, and I don't know, I kind of want to
Not
know.
all of them. I don't want ex-girlfriends to be freaking out, but I was like a lunatic in, Ron Howard clothing. Like, you look at me thinking I was like, apple pie and Chevrolet, and I was a complete fucking page one lunatic.
I actually am so comforted to hear that, because I live with that too. Like, when I think about my behavior in my 20s as just like a crazy young woman dating, I'm like, wait, that's so bad. Like, can I ever fully recover from just like how crazy and jealous and insecure and like stupid you are when you're younger? So it felt good to like hear a grown adult man say that too.
Well, there's something funny about picturing you 5 foot nothing, but crazy women, like most guys, crazy women scare the shit out of men.
Really?
Yes, because you don't know how to deal with like a crazy guy. As much as he's crazy, it's like I'll fucking grab something and smash him over the head with it, or something. I can run away from this person. I'm faster than him. You have a solution, but women, like a crazy woman, you can't run away from her. She's just gonna keep coming. She's fucking nuts. Like, we've all, like, I don't know, I just had like a crazy woman in your life, and it's like terrifying. It's fucking terrifying, because there's no boundaries to what they're gonna do. Like, what sort of like emotional damage are they gonna go from? Is this gonna be public humiliation? Are they gonna make something up? Are they gonna attack my property? Are they gonna try to kill me?
It's so bad that this is all just, I'm finding empowerment in it. Like, it's I'm like, wow, we really can do a lot. Like,
No, that's the thing. Like, the thing about all of this talk where they now, like, when they're talking about the male, the patriarchy or whatever, like, first of all, the patriarchy only works for a select few group of men. Like, most of us are driving a truck for the patriarchy and then going home to a woman who may or may not be sane. So that's what I will say, that's what makes men funny, is how little society gives a shit about whatever thing we're going through.
yes, I do enjoy that. That is funny.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious, because like there's no you don't check in with a guy. He just deals with it until he keels over on a fucking golf course. That's essentially your existence. While the whole time you're getting, your wife is sort of like directing the scenes of your life and being like, yeah, cut, taking the headphones off. Yeah, listen, when you were talking to my mother, I know you were being nice, but it just didn't seem like you were totally there emotionally. And you're like, okay, yeah, got it. All right. I don't have enough pull on this set to stick with my choices.
It is true. It is so. This is like what I've noticed from being in a long relationship with a mature man. Like, it is hard to get you guys to like say stuff sometimes where I feel like any little complaint, like if I stub my toe, I'm like, we need to talk. Like, let's pull over and like talk this through.
At least you know you're a lot.
Absolutely. Like the self-awareness is there. But like with him, I noticed early in our relationship, like he just would like hold stuff in, and I almost like, because you guys are just so used to not.
No, you would get gay bashed. It's basically what happened. If you felt anything other than like laughing or rage were basically acceptable, and then the only other emotion you were supposed to have was being fine. That was it. How are you? I'm fine. I'm good. Everything cool? Cool. Totally cool.
It's funny that fine is like top tier for a guy, but for a girl, that's like your worst nightmare if you hear that word.
Oh, fine?
Yeah. It's like everything's fine.
Oh, yeah, no, it's 100% the exact opposite.
Yeah.
Especially if it goes out. I'm fine. God. You know, yeah. It's good. Leave me alone. All right, well, so let me, something I was fascinated about watching this movie is the jokes you were doing, sort of like your relationship to food and everything, and scarfing down cupcakes.
Scarfing down. I love hearing a man tell me that about my behavior.
Yeah, just shoving it down your little piggy hole there, crying yourself to sleep,
I feel beautiful.
waking up with that cupcake napkins, half on your chins, partly on your neck. What was that movie, The Whale? Did you see that? Did you relate? Was there any moment during your pregnancy that if you thought you got up, you were going to have that, you're just going to go into the white light?
I've never had alcohol, and like I've been sober most of my life, and it's truly because like how out of control I feel around like a sprinkles cupcake that I'm like, oh, if I ever tried alcohol and this addiction vibe transferred over, like my life would be ruined.
Well, you got nowhere for the calories to go.
It's
You'd be like a fucking kitchen fridge within a week. Those little floor fridges.
I'm like, I have no self-control with my love for sugar that.
No one does.
Thank you.
No one does.
Thank you so much.
No one does. You know what I did earlier last year? I just started, if I say something out loud, I can make it happen within reason. I don't mean like, I'm going to own the world. I can't do that. It's on a much lower level.
What do you mean?
Like, I'm doing my laundry today. I have to say it out loud, and then it happens. So I just said, I don't eat desserts.
Oh!
I just.
When did you say that?
The horror!
Wait, when and why did you say that? Did something?
I fucking hate going to the gym. I hate having man tits. I'm orange. I don't need to be fat, too. I mean, I'm already unsightly, in shape. Most people don't want to look at me, so I don't need to be walking around like fucking fat and red
Okay,
and
but
orange.
usually if someone is to the point where they're saying out loud, I'm done with desserts, that is like...
No,
what,
I don't eat desserts.
Oh, I don't eat desserts. Like, something bad happened right before, and I'm curious, like, about that. Like, did you have, like...
No, I didn't. I wasn't
No?
like the whale making a pizza sandwich out of donuts and shit. But, like, I will say what's funny, though, is to say that when there's another man present. If you're on, like, a double date, they go, want to get some? I go, I don't eat desserts, you know? And then they feel pressure to not have something sweet, because that means they have a little sugar in their tank. It always goes back to being gay with straight guys. Not gay, not having Trace Late Shake. You know, it's stupid. It's dumb. It's like, it's delicious. No, I don't. Somewhere I think with how far I pushed it with alcohol, it then bled in. Then when I got rid of that, something had to be, like, the rave has to keep going, right?
Yes.
So it has to, you know, I'm at 10 with alcohol, so then wherever else I went, it had to stay there. So my cigar smoking got out of it, so I had to, like, quit fucking cigars, which is an on again, off again. Like, do you know De Niro's relationship with Sharon Stone in Casino?
Yes,
that's like
of
me
course.
with fucking cigars. Like, oh my God, you're gonna let him back into your life? Like with dessert, during the pandemic, me and my wife definitely, you know, I started smoking weed and then ice cream sandwiches.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like where it's like the brown cookie or like the chocolate chip cookie?
Those brown ones suck. They never, I don't even know what That is supposed to be that. That's not a Sam. I don't know what that is
I
made
know.
out of.
As I was saying it, I didn't know what to call it other than the brown one.
Yeah, the brown one is
Like,
that's the one I grew up on, and I never even they never tasted good, and I still ate them. It was like Twinkies, never tasted good. Devil dogs never tasted good. They used to like dry your mouth. It was the driest shit with just a little hint of cream.
I
in
know. That's what keeps you coming back for more. It's like they just barely, like they're breadcrumbing you.
Yeah.
Into liking it. I am curious though, like.
M&Ms, peanut M&Ms.
Oh.
That airport one that you usually get for a family of 4.
Oh yes, that
Yeah,
bag.
I would
that's
jerry rig
like a tub.
like a rubber band around my neck and be like a horse. Oreo cookies.
Okay, I'm not even having to ask, and you're just
Oreo cookies, blonde ones, both ones, you know.
blonde ones.
Blonde ones, the dark ones, like women.
Yeah,
I like them all.
they call them golden Oreos, but yes, no, they are.
The ones that are the same color as Jesus.
Those are the best
Right?
Oreos.
So I call those the clan Oreos. Oreos, where they can't even. They don't like regular Oreos because it reminds them of interracial marriage.
I had an uncle who was like.
In the clan?
No, I hope not. I'm not sure. I can't really say. He was very old, so it's possible. But like when we would go visit his house in Wisconsin, his drawers would have literally like 50 Snickers bars. And like as kids, we were like, this is so cool. And then of course we found out that that was like because he was sober and his addiction had transferred like to sugar. So I do think that is a common.
Yeah, I gotta say, if you can get to your
Pipeline.
addiction while still lying in bed, like that's not a good thing.
I've definitely been there.
That's the thing about alcohol. At least you have to get up to make a drink.
I've seen other things.
You just had a pail of booze. And you did like, you know, when you siphon gas to get it going, and then you were like under.
I've seen that.
Yeah. So, well, where can people, where's this movie at right now?
So we just did a month-long run in theaters, in which you were at some of those screenings. It was really fun to have you. And now it's available digitally.
Nice.
Yay.
Look at you guys.
We're streaming. We're on demand on Apple. You can rent or buy on Amazon, Vudu, everywhere. And like, I don't know how much you get updated, but
I am completely out of the loop.
we've been smashing all of the expectations set by our movie studio. So we have just been like crushing it on digital sales, theatrical sales. So the podcast fans have really been coming out to support this movie.
None of that surprises me. I knew you were unique. I knew the movie was unique. And I'm telling you, when I heard those people at your screening, I love you. I was like, I feel seen. It was that whole vibe, and I was just like, all right, this is a whole like. That's awesome. You realize, you know, the odds of writing something, selling it, and then getting it into theaters, getting it onto something, and then actually having it do well. That's incredible.
Thank you. It has been a long trek, and thank you to you, like, for putting your name behind the movie, supporting it so much, and also showing up and being in it. Like, that scene with you is so funny. It's like it opens up our trailer. It's the funniest moment in the movie, obviously. So thank you.
Well, I think the whole movie is funny, but I'm also, make sure they pay you. You know, on this net.
That is why I'm here today, actually.
Well, this is also like the new thing. The new thing is, and then you go back and they act like your last hit movie never happened. You're like, wait, what? Did they rewind my life here? All right, so you can see it on Apple. Did I do a half hour? You can cut that part out. All right, I'm really bad with this.
You're killing
apologize
it.
profusely for being so fucking late. It just went flying by. Anyway, all right, people. So the name of the movie is called Drugstore June, written by Nicholas Goosen and Esther Pavitsky. You can see it streaming now on Apple,
Amazon,
and all of that. My stamp of approval all over this thing. You're gonna love it. Hilarious and fantastic cameos, as well as James Remar, Beverly D'Angelo, and who played your brother? He was fantastic.
Brandon Wardell.
Yes, and
So
also
funny.
Haley Joel Osment is in it.
He's so good.
I know. He's cool as shit.
He's really.
I didn't even know it was him. I thought it was somebody from like Skinner or something. He had the long hair and stuff. And I was like, oh fuck, that's the kid from the Dead People shit, right? I watch movies. The dead people. Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
Sixth Sense. That was the 90s thing. It was all about the surprise ending.
Yeah.
You didn't know if someone was dead or if they actually had a dick, right? You remember that? What was that? The Crying Game.
I missed that one, but I'll have to go back.
Oh, you want to hear something real quick? Hilarious? I went to go see Madonna with my wife.
I went to Madonna this weekend.
Right. So I thought she was going to have a band. Like, I had no idea, like, what was going to go. Like, she used to have, like, Jonathan Moffat on drums or, like, Omar Hakim. So I'm like, she's a drummer. So I'm like, she's going to have a beast. It wasn't that. It was something else. So right as the lights go out, my wife goes, by the way, this is going to be the gayest thing you've ever been to.
It certainly was.
But I was like, what? What are you talking about? Well, I mean, it wasn't the gayest thing I've ever been to.
Oh, it was for me.
I would say I went to a drag show one time at Hamburger Harry's.
Hamburger Mary's.
Hamburger Mary's. Yeah, and it was like, it was like right there.
Yeah. What did you think of
Madonna was like, you're up there. You and the gay is like, there's a moat between it.
No, it's all around you at the Madonna concert.
I know. I'm kidding. What did I think about it? I like the whole retrospective of her career, and it was also like her career kind of. She came out right as I became a teenager and something. So like it was funny. Like all her music was always on in the background because once again you couldn't admit that you liked Madonna as a guy in my town. It was just like
Was she ever someone you had a crush on?
No. No.
Interesting.
No. I was more, who did I have crushes on back then? No. Not Debbie Gibson. The one we used her as a reference in the movie. Lita Ford, Joan Jett,
Oh.
Pat Benatar.
Oh, okay.
The girl who played Leather on Leather and the Suedes on Happy Days. Janet Jackson, Different Strokes. From Different Strokes on.
Yeah.
Then she kind of lost me, when she got in uniform with Rhythm Nation. And when she came out with the tank top and she was mushing the titties together, I was like, I like this. I think I'm gonna get this album. It's got a lot of levels to me, Esther. All right, well that's the podcast, everybody. Check it out on Apple. Drugstore June. Starring the wonderful Esther Povitsky. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the music, and we'll have a bonus episode of the Thursday afternoon, just before Friday, Monday morning podcast. Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr, and it's time for the Monday morning podcast from Monday, March 14th, 2016. How you doing? How's it going? How are
two are bad friends.
Who are these two idiots?
A white dude and an Asian dude. You two are disgusting.
Well, you two are something.
We're bad friends.
So what I'm going to say to you that's my final straw. Okay, and before when I came here, dude. No, just hear me out. Just hear me out. Hear me out, dude. Hear me out. All right, we're not even going to air this part. Okay?
We are airing this.
I'm putting my foot down, dude.
Put it down.
I'm tired of being. Don't tread on me.
Don't tread on me.
All right.
I have a statement.
All right. So here's my statement. I have a statement as well. Okay. Since the last podcast, you two, McCone, I've been thinking about the ways you guys treat me. You treat me like, not you.
Okay, thank God.
I didn't say your name.
You looked over here, so I thought it was me.
No, I was looking for backage.
Affirmation?
Backage.
Oh, backage?
Yeah.
Blockage or backage?
My back.
I've got your backage.
That's right. Yeah, you got my backage.
Now let me tell you something, you scumbags. Listen up.
Yeah.
All of you.
What, me too?
No, you're good.
Yeah, just those two.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Yeah. Listen up, man.
I'm backing up.
And I'm being. Fuck. I'm just being.
Korean.
No, that's
No?
when I do. No, it's not right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to back you.
Obviously, I am.
Yeah, always, yeah.
Right. So sometimes I feel black. I do, dude.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Al Green.
What are you tonight? Are you black or Korean tonight?
Armenian.
Armenian tonight.
Yeah.
We'll get him, baby.
Yeah. I have extra hair on my legs, and I played chess at the park today.
Yeah. No, you move your car.
Yeah. All right, so, and I'm being completely honest, okay? And I'm being very mindful, all right? So, the last time we worked together, you ripped on me a couple of times. We got out of nowhere. You two, McCone, saying that I'm a bad actor, which is really interesting because I had directors come over to my house today and pitch me on a movie. So many different opportunities, but you know, to each his own. But what I'm going to say to you is that, and I came in here, I was joking around, like going, I'm not going to do your movie, but because you slammed my dick, just not, no, I'm being real, right? I'm saying my dick is small, and I have to spread it around. Very funny, by the way.
It was.
And touche to you. But what I'm going to say to you is, I will not work for you as an actor. This is the only.
With me, not for me.
No, I'm not going to do anything with or for or behind or front.
Nothing.
Only this pod because I'm sure this contract signed.
Well, he works for us.
Exactly. Right. So find somebody else. I'm not doing it.
Can everybody say?
No. I don't care what it is. I will not do it. I'm too busy. It was a favor in the first place, but I only do favors for people that have my baggage. Baggage
boys.
people.
Baggage
Right.
boys.
And there's no baggage there.
Let's hear your.
Let me hear your stupid statement.
Okay, first of all, I want to say that no one has forced me. And that I'm doing it on my own will. I recognize that lately my actions on this show have been less than ideal. I realize that making fun of all this out of pocket. I was taught that in comedy you have to punch up, but maybe I am a little too high. So from now on, I'll be switching teams, aim a little lower, and I'll direct my really funny tips at Totino. Thank you.
Okay.
What do you think? That's a pretty good statement.
It's not good.
By the way, you come at me, I'm gonna rip you to shreds.
Right. And also,
I know, I'm scared.
literally, I don't trust it.
Oh, you think?
Literally, I don't.
Do you think his wife wrote it?
Have to punch up my.
Let's hear your.
Let me hear your. No, I don't care what it is. I will not do it. I'm too busy. It was a favor in the first place, but I only do favors for people that have my baggage.
Baggage
Baggage
boys.
people.
Baggage
right?
boys.
And there's no back there.
Let's
only-
let's hear your.
Let me hear your
let's
stupid statement.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, I want to say that no one has forced me to read this. And that I'm doing it on my free will.
Okay.
I recognize that lately my actions on this show have been less than ideal. I realize that making fun of Bobby is out of pocket. I was taught that in comedy you have to punch up, but maybe I am a little too high. So from now on, I'll be switching teams, aim a little lower, and I'll direct my really funny tips at Totino. Thank you.
Okay.
What do you think? That's a pretty good statement.
It's not good.
By the way, you come at me, I'm gonna rip you to shreds.
Right. And also,
I know, I'm scared.
literally, I don't trust it.
Oh, you think?
Literally, I don't.
Do you think his wife wrote that? Someone else wrote that. That doesn't sound like you.
Oh.
And also, I want a statement that you haven't written.
Oh.
Because that's you're thinking about it.
He is thinking about it,
right?
yeah.
What I'm saying is, I want a statement from the heart,
Not premeditated.
not premeditated. I want you to be in the moment and really feel your feelings and express yourself, right? And I don't think you're capable of doing that.
No, you're not.
Because you're a shallow of a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a Baja shelf. Do you know
Yeah.
what that is?
No.
I got
In
that at Baja Fresh once.
Yeah. A Baja shelf is a thing in a swimming pool that's like the little shallow area for little babies to sit on.
Oh shit! I learned something new every
Look
day.
at that.
with you.
That's a Baja shelf. You are a Baja shelf.
Dude, you're a Baja shelf for sure.
You're a Baja shelf, pal. No, you don't take it.
Okay, I
Don't take it.
No.
Yeah.
Bobby, I love you. You're the funniest person I know.
It's not working.
Well, like, can we celebrate today?
What's going on?
OJ died. What are you talking about? Ding dong, the witch is dead. Oh, you think he didn't do it.
Do what?
Okay.
No. Whoa.
The glove didn't fit.
Yeah, well, you must have quit.
That's a quit.
You
No.
must have quit.
Do what?
Murder his wife.
No,
The guy who has no
he-
idea.
Yeah, he 100% did that.
I mean,
right.
by the way, the devil got him finally. They tried to put him away in jail, didn't work.
Yeah.
Then he died of cancer.
So
Cancer?
he was 70. What? He was 74 or 76.
Pretty young. That's relatively young.
Yeah.
76. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Richard Lewis died at 76, and he didn't murder anybody. So it's like,
I think Richard died from cancer, and he died a happy life. He lived a happy, wonderful, beautiful life. He was a happy man. This guy was tortured his entire, as rightfully so. He was tortured until the end of his life.
right.
He couldn't get away from
What if he
himself.
didn't do it though?
Who do you think did?
It could. It could have been like a double suicide.
You know, Kato Kalin
Wait,
would have
she
been
got
like,
stabbed like what 10,000 times. She could have went. No, he did it. He did it. He's a bad guy.
Could have done it.
Yeah.
That's the worst part about it. I don't know anything. I'm not a lawyer. I'm a dumb guy. Why don't you have to prove who did do it then?
What? Whoa. You're blowing my mind right. What?
How come you never have to prove who did it? If you find out he didn't do it, how come then it goes away?
Well, he did it.
No, but they proved that he didn't.
But he still did it.
I know.
So if he did it, why would you go, like, he did it, why would I go, oh, let's find somebody else that did it?
No, but I'm saying they proved, quote unquote, that he didn't do it. In
a court of law.
He lost civil, but he won the legal.
Right.
So legally they said he didn't kill her.
He didn't. Legally.
Yes, he did.
I know he did.
So then if they say no, who did it? This is like who's on first. This is like the newest.
Yeah. I get what you're saying, okay? Legally, when it comes to
murder in the first degree, when it comes to it, they said he didn't do it.
Exactly.
So whom did?
He did. You know what I mean? It's like, and at the ultimate test, if there's a heaven or hell.
This is brilliant.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's where we'll find out.
Oh, right.
Now, if I die and I go to heaven and OJ is just chilling, right?
How shocked.
I would be. There's so many people up there that I'd be, like if you saw Hitler, I'd be shocked.
Bobby! Great to see you.
Yeah.
Hitler?
Yeah, that would be.
What are you doing up here?
Yeah. Or I'm like chilling on a cloud, right?
Yeah.
And I look over and it's like, and Dahmer's chewing on something.
A human foot.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's like,
oh,
we have machines that do it.
Happy that you got in here, Robert.
Yeah.
By the way, Hitler, how funny if Hitler's like, you're not going to believe this, there's a back door.
Oh, he got in.
He was able to sneak in.
Wow.
There's a back door to heaven. You know what's so funny is even if you're a bad person in the afterlife, like Hitler and one of these guys, I bet you they know enough people to get in still. It's just like Hollywood in the real world. How about this? If Hitler was alive today.
I got one for you, too.
If you were throwing a house party.
Right.
And here you go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm coming. There's so much music. There's so much, you know what I mean? Yeah, hello.
Hey, it's me, it's Hitler.
Oh, how do we?
I heard this was a party I could go to have a good time.
Yeah, but who was the?
What do you mean? How did I?
What's weird is that this is not like a normal party. It's my best friend who's Jewish. It's a bar mitzvah.
I love Jews.
I know, but
wait, no.
I just think that your presence here, it's just gonna ruin. He's 12, 13.
Are you gonna believe all the rumors about me and not really get to know me as a real man?
Well, I know. I've just read too much, I think.
So you read too much about me?
I did.
Yeah, but what? You believe everything you read?
I'll tell you what.
Everything you read about.
I'll tell you what.
Name one thing I did. How about this?
Yeah.
Name 6 million things I did wrong.
Right. I get what you're doing. Yeah. So anyway, what would you do if he came?
I'd let him in. Sit him down.
Yeah.
Reprimand him for his crimes.
He's almost.
Want to know what was going on in his head?
Right.
What's
He's
going
almost
on?
too big to not let him in.
That's what I'm saying.
Is that weird to say? It's like.
You know what I mean.
He's a legend. I mean, in the worst way possible.
Right. He's infamous.
But he's a legend.
No, this is something interesting. He's so infamous. You would want to talk to him first.
Dude,
I want to
there's
understand.
Jesus Christ. I mean, in terms of like.
I just said Hitler.
But in terms of like, you know what I mean, historical,
Global
legendary characters, right?
Yeah.
Hitler's one. Cleopatra has got to be one. Like, you wouldn't say no Cleopatra.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
He's hot too and black.
What about
I need black people in my
like Pol
party.
Pot?
What?
You want I want to understand.
No, they don't know Pol Pot.
Genghis Khan.
Definitely Genghis.
I want to know.
Definitely Genghis.
You want to go? How are you so fucking insane?
Right.
What's going? How did this happen?
Exactly. I think his like Job.
Job.
Dude, Job's a sad character.
I'm letting Job in.
Yeah. And just all his woes. You know what I mean? How many people died?
This is
he
the
took
thing.
my wife and, you know what I mean, and
You'd
my children and, you know, famine. But then he gave me a hotter wife or whatever happened, you know what I mean?
I'd want to know.
Yeah.
I got to know. What drove
I'm going to throw you some names and see if you let them in.
Okay.
Stalin.
Yeah, I got his books. Yeah.
Oh, his biography?
Yeah.
I got a good one, dude.
Uh-huh.
Vlad the Impaler.
Would love to know.
Why? Why?
One of the
It's
most
night.
one of the most fascinating people on earth.
Yeah, but what if he brings like
Like a head with him?
Yeah, no. I brought my guillotine.
Vlad, do you bring your guillotine to the party?
My guillotine.
I'm sorry, are you saying your Valentine? What are you saying?
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, thank you. I brought my guillotine for Valentine.
Day. Wow. So that's interesting.
Did you hear about this Vietnamese woman?
I love him.
She's getting the death penalty.
Why?
Vietnam sentences real estate tycoon. You say it because I bet I guess you know.
Oh, I know how.
What is that?
Vietnam City real estate tycoon.
Trong My Lan.
The largest ever fraud case.
We're getting him to learn how.
Yeah, no, I'll do it again. Give me another shot here. Go back. Vietnamese sentences real estate tycoon Trong My Lan to death is. Fuck. I will give you another shot. Vietnamese. I'm going to do it as a newscaster.
You know what? I want to. Hey, will you reach out to KCAL, the news, local LA news, to see if we could become newscasters for a day to see if he could do the.
I want to see. No, I want to. Let me give me the shot.
Can
this
you
is the
imagine
audition.
him trying to do the scroll?
Oh, I can, dude. I'm so good at teleprompter, dude.
Really?
Zoom in.
That's not even moving.
Yeah, it's my eyesight, though.
Right.
Teleprompters move. This isn't even moving, and you can't read it.
Trung Mang Mang is a far hard thing to say, dude.
Trong My Lan.
All right, here we go. Vietnamese sentences real estate.
Oh, already wrong.
Oh yeah, that's right. Vietnam sentences real estate tycoon Trung My Lan to death in its largest ever fraud case.
That's good, but it's so hard to hear you do it.
Why?
Because I can hear you going through it. It's like robotic.
I'm a newscaster.
Oh.
I'm doing it as a newscaster.
I'll show you how newscasters do it.
All right, do
Ready?
it. You always try to show me up, man.
Vietnam sentences real estate tycoon Trong My Lan to death in its largest ever fraud case. Do you hear like the inflection?
I'll try.
Yours was
I'll try to
way
get.
better.
What did you just say?
His was way better.
He's not doing the movie.
I'm not doing the movie. Those things don't work with me.
Okay.
So this woman, Trong My Lan, sentenced to Thursday by death in Ho Chi Minh City for stealing $12.5 billion, 3% of the country's GDP.
Wow.
Welcome back.
Dude, $12 billion? How did they catch her at some point? It took you that long to get $12 billion?
But that's not a death. I mean, stealing
That's what
money
I was
is
saying.
death sentence.
Why do they? No, they're going to kill her. It's nuts.
I mean, you should only get the death sentence. Why?
The death sentence?
Yeah.
If you murder.
Bingo.
You murder, you get murdered. But who murders? See, this is.
Rape is a good one too.
Yeah, rape.
Rape.
Let me ask you though.
What? I don't know anything about my long.
I'm asking you about my long tong song.
Okay, son.
Song long tong.
Yeah. Try long my gang.
Try long man gang.
Go ahead.
Open your gang. Try my long.
Okay.
Song.
Say it.
Man. Try my long
You're in
song,
a good
man.
mood today, huh?
Try my long song, man.
He's on fire today.
You know I'm in.
I love it.
You know why? Played with the dog in the backyard before I came here.
But anyway, so what is it?
I played with the dog in the
No,
backyard.
you're killing it.
Am I not allowed to find happiness in playing with
You
the
know,
dog?
it's so funny. Last night I was at the store and a girl comes to me. You know, I didn't know you, but I'm a huge friend of Andrew. But you know, since watching Bad Friends, you know, I got acquainted with you.
She's a friend of mine?
No, she's a fan.
Oh, fan. I think
I'm
that's
tired
so
of hearing
gracious
it.
of
It's
you
like,
to
yeah,
offer
I
to
get it.
party.
He's talented. You know, it sucks. You know, and sometimes, sometimes you think.
Funny, it never goes the other way. People always come up to me and go, fucking huge fan of Bobby. Just found out about you through it. Awesome. And I go, thanks, man. That's rad. I don't think, oh, Bobby.
That's what I said last night to her. And you
No, you
finished.
didn't.
You didn't even let me finish.
You
dude.
just said, I'm sick of hearing it.
Because I'm sick of being so grateful.
Fuck you, dude. That's
God, let me finish, dude.
so full of shit.
I know. I'm so sick of being so proud.
You're so filled with joy and pride.
Joy
pride.
is what I'm saying. And I looked at her and I go, you know what? I'm so blessed to be a part of me, the Bad Friend. What a great guy that I was blessed to be in partnership with.
That's right.
Jeez, you let me finish, man.
No, I'm sorry.
You
I
never let me
apologize.
finish?
No, I'm sorry. I don't want to turn into fancy. My bad. That's my fault.
Can I tell you something that I did the other day at the store, and it was a travesty on my part.
What happened?
And I can't name names because I don't want to edit things out.
Got it.
There was somebody that over the years I've been kind of jabbing on.
Making fun of.
A little bit. I mean, on podcasting and whatnot.
Okay.
You know, and a little mean. So then, last week, somebody goes, that guy's here. He never comes to the store.
The guy you make fun of.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
So I ran out there, right? And no, stop.
I know. I'm just showing Andrew.
And I see him and his wife.
I knew who it was.
Him and his wife.
Yeah. Are you tapping your feet?
Yeah.
What's going on?
I'm nervous. That's why.
Put some fucking nicotine in your mouth.
Okay. No, stop. You've never known. I always tap my feet.
No, but it sounds. You know what it sounds like?
What?
When a kid's legs are swinging off a toilet and they're like just hitting the ground a little bit.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, we can lower your chair, buddy.
Okay.
All right.
I'll stop doing it.
It's okay.
It's distracting?
Yeah, very.
You know what? I'm gonna take my shoes off.
Take them off.
I don't want to distract you today. You're a Hulu. But
Oh my God.
today I'm gonna call you Hulu. But anyway, I see him, and I go, "What's up, man?"
What's up?
And I give him a hug. He gets up from the table, gives me a hug.
He's
And-
sitting in the audience?
No, he's outside in the patio.
Got it.
And his wife is. I've never met his wife before. So I go, "Hey!" I put my hand out, and she looks at my hand and she goes,
No way.
"Yeah."
She denied a handshake.
Handshake. And as I pulled away,
Rage.
not rage, no, shame.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like I felt guilt.
Well, you didn't do anything wrong.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I would rip.
You make fun of.
Yeah, not good.
But let's say this: the person you're making fun of is a comedian.
Don't say that, but okay.
We make fun of each other.
Exactly.
Well, that's what comic. You make fun of me all the time.
But you know what? It felt at times.
Oh, no. I'm just the deputy, and I can't be a deputy without a sheriff. It's called chain of command. It should be someone brave like you, but more of a homebody. Someone who'll settle down and watch over us. I heard the powder gangers talking about someone in the prison named Myers who has some experience as a sheriff. He may be a good choice. Also, with the NCR so close by, you may be able to get them to take over the town. Not sure what... You will? That's just the sheriff that was incarcerated up at NCRCF may be a good choice. You also may be able to convince that NCR guy across the road to take the... Any luck finding a suitable... Ah, yes. I was performing recon, gathering information on some of the powder gangers, when some great cons... They were talking... They said they'd be heading through Nipton to... Any luck finding a...
Howdy, partner. Welcome to... Law enforcement protocols reinstated, partner. Initializing use of force authorization. Authorization found. Yeah! Happen.
Well, if it isn't, my problem is that I'm no longer a deputy. I'm just a beagle now. Slim's all right. I don't wish him no harm, but the law to him is a set of logic. Not everything is black and white. Not sure a robot can ever
Heard it was you brought the law back. The courier dropped it off a little bit ago. I'd hoped to get it up in... Not a bit. Thanks. Heard it was you brought the law. Oh. Hey there, youngster.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the...
Times it felt like I was punching down, maybe.
So
as I pulled away, it was like a rain of shame, and I walked away, and I literally almost burst into tears.
Really?
Because of the guilt.
It got you.
Yeah, because I've talked shit for so long.
But why did you talk shit? Because you really like this person?
No, because we were very competitive when we were younger.
Right.
So as I walked away, I became a changed man, and I go, you know what, dude? No more of that. You're gonna correct your ways. You're gonna contact this person. You're gonna make amends, and you're gonna make it right.
Did you?
I didn't have his number. I did not have it.
And I know the next part is, and I'm not gonna find it.
No.
You're not looking for it.
But I have his Instagram.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Good.
So I DM'd him.
Oh, right.
So basically I said, I mean, I could read it to you.
Read it.
Really?
Yeah, I'd like to hear it.
Okay.
Because you're known to hyperbolize from time to time.
All the time, but I'm going to be real here. And
Yeah, I want
prove
real.
to you that this is real, dude.
I believe you.
Well, I'm not
I want to
lying.
hear the verbiage.
Okay, here we go. So here it is. Why is it not loading?
He probably.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
blocked you.
So here, you want to read it?
Yeah.
Hi, so-and-so. It was good to briefly see you last night at the store. I noticed your wife didn't shake my hand, which is totally understandable. I've said things about you in the past on podcasts that I regret.
Right.
I hope we can meet for coffee so I can make amends to you one day. If you don't want to, I totally get it. I just want to say sorry.
Wow.
Okay.
And?
So he goes basically like, understood, thank you.
That's it. Understood, thank you.
Exactly, which is fine.
No, verbatim, understood, thank you.
I can show you the fucking...
I would like to see that, because that's awfully short. Wow.
Yeah.
That's basically saying, fuck you.
Yeah, and I deserve it. So check it out. It gets worse.
Oh, God.
Hex Clan.
Support for today's episode comes from Hex Clan. We got what? Thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast.
I feel like now I'm planning to maybe try to do other things.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
To make amends.
Oh.
Figuring it out.
Go further.
To go further with it.
The program says go further.
I'll go further, right? But then 4 days later, his wife contacted me.
On DM?
Yeah.
What does that one say?
Basically, she said, I'm confused. Like, I didn't see your hand.
Oh, my God.
I mean, amends for no reason.
Mistake amends?
I mean, mistake amends.
Mistake
now
amends.
I feel like, wow, you dummy.
Yeah.
You could have just moved on.
Do you think she saw and she's playing?
Now that would be crafty.
I would say the other side would be this person said something to his wife and said, why didn't you shake Bobby's hand? I thought we're okay. We're beyond all that. And she was probably like, well, I didn't see it. I don't think I saw it. And he's like, you saw it. I was sitting right next to you. No, I don't think I saw it.
Yeah, but the way he got up from the table to hug me, it was really excited hug.
Well, yeah, you're an excitable person.
Thank you.
Well, so that's not validated.
No, I'm going to show you what it was like. Okay?
Yeah.
If there was a comic, let's say Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
All right?
Oh, he comes in like that, huh?
What are you doing? I'm not going to act out. Can you move on? Oh, my God. What? This fucking guy did.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
To be fair, he is doing his job.
Yeah. Let me act out. What are you talking about? I always act out. What are you coming here getting a special shot for, man? Dude, it's like Christian Bale was right on the movie set. Wasn't Christian Bale right on the movie set when he fucking went on that rant? Like, don't move.
Good for you.
Good for you. You know what I mean?
Get the fuck out of my
I'm not working
shot.
with you again then. Right? Because I'm fucking performing. And you guys are fixing the lights, jab, and all kinds of. I can't work under these environments. I want a professional fucking show, dude.
Dude, he can't work under these environments. Okay.
All right, so stop moving, dude.
Stop it. He's doing his
So
job.
let's not fuck Joe. Let's say a comic that was above me that had said some shit to me, and I had a little bit of resentment.
Chappelle.
And I haven't seen him in a long time. Dave Chappelle, right? He walks up to me, right? I think my hug would have been. I would go through a process like, should I hug him? Like, there'd be moments of like, what do I do here?
I would never hug him.
Right, but I think I would.
I would never hug. If someone I know is like talking shit about me and we don't know each other that well, and it's like,
See, there we go. So basically, this person that I supposedly slighted has no idea that even I did that.
I'm sure he has a pretty good idea you did. I'm sure it got back to him somehow.
But it didn't bad what I was saying. We were.
But I mean, if you're mocking somebody and you don't know them that
I'm
well.
not mocking. It's like, I'm telling true stories about things that I've perceived. But, perception is the eye of the beholder, really. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I perceive things, obviously. The other day, Dice goes, yo, Chin, you're telling that story wrong. Right? About the gambling story. And I go, but that's how I remember it.
Right.
He remembers it in a completely different way.
He thinks your name is Ching.
Right.
I mean, that's a big
So
flaw.
in terms of like, you know what? I'm glad I made amends. It just got a little weird, and that's it.
But making the amends is that's the important part.
I'm ready.
That's
to
all
do
that
it.
matters.
I'm ready to do it. I have a couple of wars out there that I want to squash.
What's another war you want to put out?
Yoshi.
From Super Mario Brothers?
Yeah.
You know that guy?
Well, I go to a different time. I can get into the cartoon.
Well, I've seen you get into the sewers outside of the studio.
Yeah.
And when you do, you go.
Yeah.
Bob?
I've seen the rat from fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Yeah. Well, I don't call him Dad.
By the way, was that a white guy that did the voice of Splinter?
Why?
Because it should be. If it wasn't, because it's funnier.
I'm gonna cancel him.
Yeah.
If he's not Asian.
This is like
Jackie Chan.
No way.
Have you heard of him?
The new one.
In the new one, who was the original voice of Splinter? Kevin Clash. Guarantee you that guy is fucking white. Yes, he is.
Wait. You don't know Kevin Clash?
I don't know who that is.
You don't know Kevin Clash?
Say it again and maybe I'll remember.
It's just like, I'm sorry. It's like saying, let's stop, but don't take him off. Take him off.
He's black?
No. Look at me right now.
That guy was black.
Stop.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't want to start an argument with you.
No, you're doing it. I hear you brewing it right now.
I'm not brewing nothing, dude.
Dude, the coffee maker is warm right now, and I feel the drip about to happen.
All right. What I'm saying is, it's surprising because you're somebody that when I talk to people about you, I go, yeah, he knows tidbits of information.
But I don't know Kevin Clash.
Stop done talking, man.
Who is Kevin Clash? Just get to it.
Well,
how about stop this? Stop. Be quiet. Do any of you fuckheads know who Kevin Clash is?
Everybody knows Kevin Clash.
Do you really do know Kevin Clash?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have you heard of Elmo? Have you heard of Elmo?
Is that the red one?
Yes, it's the red puppet that's full of love.
You know why?
Listen.
You know why I don't know that?
Let me finish.
Because I'm a big boy.
Oh, you're a dumb boy.
And I'm a big boy, and I don't pay attention to the Sesame Street voiceover actors. What the fuck are you
He's
on
not
about?
a Sesame Street voice actor.
What is Elmo?
I'm going to tell you.
What is it?
I'm not done talking.
Finish.
All right. So, Kevin Clash was a guy, he grew up in Baltimore. Okay.
What are you, Wikipedia?
No, I'm just telling you, because he's a legend.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like I know things about Lou Reed. I know things about Kurosawa.
I know both of them.
Things about Kevin Clash.
Lou Reed and Kurosawa are not Kevin Clash.
He is.
The voice of Elmo is
He's
like
not
Lou
the
Reed.
voice of Elmo, dude. You're fucking so dumb.
Get fucked. The
Let me
voice
finish what I'm
of
gonna say.
Elmo is Lou Reed. That's a comparable thing?
Yes.
Oh my fucking God.
Oh my God, you're gonna make my throat sore, dude. You're
Kevin,
so dumb, dude.
Do you know him personally?
I'm a huge fan. If I met him, it would be like.
Why are you a huge fan of the Elmo guy?
It's not just an Elmo guy, dude. He just revolutionized puppeteering.
When the fuck have you been a puppet fan? How deep is your puppet game?
Well, I mean, I know the materials they use. Oh my God.
Who is the voice of Bert?
Bert was Frank Oz.
Who's the voice of Ernie?
It was I don't know.
You shouldn't know this.
Yes, I do.
Why?
Could I finish what I'm gonna say?
Is the voice of Bert Frank Oz? I'm gonna be sick.
Frank Oz is one of them. Bert or Ernie. What?
Frank Oz is Yoda.
Eric Jacobson and Peter Lynn.
Okay, fine.
So you're not deep in the Muppet game.
I'm not saying that I am a Sesame Street fan. Listen, I'm not. Can I just finish what I'm gonna say before you get angry?
I'm already angry.
All right.
Because you yelled at me about fucking Kevin Clash, and no one knew who he was.
Legend.
I saw the documentary about him playing Elmo.
No. See, it was. Shut the fuck up.
No, I saw the documentary.
No, you
look up documentary about Kevin Clash.
All right.
Becoming Elmo.
Okay.
I watched it.
Well, then you would have known who he is.
Yeah, I'm just doing this to brew you up, baby.
All right, okay, take off, right? I'm gonna ask you questions about Kevin Clash.
Please.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, so you know, how old was he when he first met Kermit. Not Kermit the Frog, but there's a guy named Kermit who created Kermit the Frog. That guy in New York. What?
42 years old.
No, he was in high school. You didn't see it.
That's what I said.
He was in high school.
That's
You
what
didn't
I
see it. No,
said.
you don't know what you're talking about. He just did. Stop giving him information. Let me give you the fucking lowdown on Kevin Clash, okay, real quick, okay?
Yeah, our fans want to know.
Oh, then we'll just move on then.
No, I want to hear it. I actually do.
Not for long. I met her on the road a few days ago. We'd actually been flirting a little when she suddenly pulled a gun out and began... Now that I think of it, though, she laughed when I threw her my money. I think what she really wanted was my Lucky Charm necklace. Yeah, every once in a while you can find a cap with a blue star on it. They're pretty rare, so I started collecting them. And once I had enough, I made a necklace out of them, since I thought they were lucky. I will. That's the last time.
Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did! Smell that air! What lottery? The lottery! That's what lottery! Are you stupid? Only lottery that matters! Oh my god, smell that air! Powder ganger. What? I mean, yeah, used to be, sure. But not no more. Powder gang is small time, man. I'm a winner! Are you kidding? Bye.
Are you fucking kidding me? First, I get my leg smashed, and then in walks the Powder Ganger's Grim fucking Reaper. What the fuck have you got against us, man? Jesus fucking Christ. If you want me dead, just give me 15 medics and I'll fucking OD for you, okay? Fuck! The Legion happened. What the fuck's it look like? Luck, that's how. I'm just that fucking lucky. You're looking at the second place winner of the Nipton lottery. That asshole Swanick took first place, so him they let walk. It ain't like we came to Nipton to play it. Me and my crew had it worked out to kidnap some NCR troopers who come to town to get laid. Had it all worked out with the scumbag mayor. We were gonna ransom them off, keep their weapons for ourselves, a nice score. We get in position, and next thing we know, we're surrounded by those fucking Legion freaks. They dragged us and everybody else into the center of town. And that asshole with a dog on his head, he starts talking about how we're bad people. He said we needed to be punished for what we did. Not all of us, but some of us. And then he gives everyone a fucking lottery ticket. What do you think? He started drawing tickets and that's how people got punished. First up was the lucky losers. They got decapitated. Guess that's lucky cause it's pretty quick. Then came the crucifixions. God damn, but those went on and on and on. Third place runners-up got enslaved. I got the fuck beat out of my legs, and the winner, they let go free. Him? When his ticket came up, they burned him alive on a pile of tires. Yeah, a bunch of those Legion fucks dragged him off right away. They were headed east, if you're feeling heroic. Don't act like you'd be doing me a favor. I don't give a fuck. I don't know. I just love it here. What the fuck do you think, asshole? Prize for second place was I got to live. But they beat my fucking legs with hammers. I'm fucking crippled, get it? Bullshit. You're holding. You just want it all for yourself. Bye.
Don't worry. I won't have you lashed to a cross like the rest of these degenerates. I want you to witness the fate of the town of Nipton. I want you to teach everyone you meet the lesson that Caesar's legion taught here. Then I bid you Wale. Until... Was there more for us to discuss? Was there more for us? Where to begin? But the depths of their morals. Nipton was a wicked place. Debate, profligate troops, powder gangers, men of the Legion, such as myself. The people here didn't care. It was a town. For a pittance, the town agreed to lead those it had sheltered into a trap. Only when I sprang it did they realize. Yes, and herded them to the center of town. I told them that when legionaries are disloyal, some are punished. Each clutched his ticket, hoping it would set him free. Each did nothing, even when loved ones were. It has a stark beauty, doesn't it? Now go, and teach them.
Okay.
Might be a lot of Kevin Clash fans in the house.
He's a legend.
I understandably.
Okay. So what happened was, he was, his parents were both, African American.
Whoa, slow down.
All right, sorry, right? They grew up in an impoverished area of
Baltimore.
Of Baltimore.
See, I knew that.
And back then, people would make fun of, kids that. What he would do is he would take his dad's pimp jacket and cut out. What's so funny? And cut it all up. Right?
Why is it a pimp? You mean it's just a jacket?
Like a furry jacket.
Was his dad a pimp?
No.
Then it's not a pimp jacket. Make it racial.
No, I'm just saying, right? And then you would and oh boy.
Yeah, I'm motherfucking Elmo. That was the first version.
Yeah. No, so
what's up, Big Bird?
Yeah, and his mom would call Sesame Street and go, my son is really into puppeteering. Here's this kid, impoverished black kid, right? And then he hooked up with Captain Kangaroo. You know Captain Kangaroo?
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
Very famous.
Gave him a job, right?
Right.
Then he fucking meets Frank Oz and he meets Jim Henson.
Jim Henson.
The legends.
The names that people know.
Jim Henson, the legends of the game.
Yep.
And Jim goes, well, why don't you come and work? Well, he first offered him in Dark Crystal, and then he couldn't do it for some reason. It almost destroyed the relationship. But what happened was...
Had to sew back together all those pimp jackets. Go ahead. Well, if you ruin a pimp jacket, you got to put it back together.
That is true. That's of course.
Because when Daddy finds out, he ain't gonna be too happy, baby.
Yeah. So he's at Sesame Street, young. You know what I mean? I think the first black puppeteer, which is cute.
That I know is true. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so Elmo wasn't always Elmo. A bunch of puppeteers try to make this puppet work.
Yeah.
I bet you there's a bunch of puppets laying around, and people pick it up and go, "What about this?" You know what I mean? And they're like, no. Yeah. Whatever. Elmo. Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah, it didn't work.
So some guy threw Elmo at him. You make it work.
Can't get it to work.
You make it work. And so Kevin Clash took it, and he thought about it. And he thought about, what do kids love?
What does the voice of love sound like?
What is love?
Mm-hmm.
And he goes,
I did see the documentary, by the way.
Pure love.
Pure love.
And so that's why he came out always hugging. It became a hit.
Elmo.
Yeah, exactly. And then what ended up happening was he became the executive producer of Sesame Street eventually. Traveled the world, you know what I mean, as Elmo, helping, disabled kids and stuff like that. I don't know, sorry. I did the body.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
It's instinct for you.
Well, yeah, I mean, I have I have spinal bifida. Anyway, to me, he's a legend.
Come on, finish it. You were at the point when you were saying
He became executive producer of Sesame Street.
Traveled the world.
Traveled the world, entertaining kids and in impoverished lands.
Can I ask you something? 'Cause
Yeah.
this is me. I'm not making a joke.
Yeah.
Because I saw the documentary. It's great. He's wonderful.
Uh-huh.
Do you think that you secretly wanted to become a puppeteer? Is that why it touched you?
No. I'll be honest with you. I'm always interested in people who are a minority in an area where they don't traditionally have minorities, and being somebody that becomes a pioneer. I really like that storyline.
What are some other ones like that?
That's the only one, the peanut butter guy, but he didn't do the peanut butter, so I don't even know. Carver Washington?
George Carver Washington.
Yeah. Apparently he didn't invent it.
No.
Yeah. I'm interested in people that are like for instance, the first. We should do a documentary about the first Asian male American porn star.
Has there been one?
That's why I don't know.
Yeah, I doubt it.
But if there's one that rises, I would probably go, oh, that's my guy.
I just got to be honest with you. I highly doubt an Asian male porn star has really made it through the system.
Why?
Well, there's checks and balances, aren't there?
What? Stop. You're gonna piss me off. Right
Here he is.
Yeah.
Kenny Styles. Styles was born to a single mother who was a sex worker in Thailand, so his mom was already in the business, inheriting the business, if you will.
Yeah. Look at Kenny's doing.
They moved to the United Kingdom, where she married a British national, and then this guy is now a porn star here in. He's from Lampung, Thailand. By the way, I don't know if you guys know this about Kenny Styles. 2006, he won Best Male Newcomer.
Wow.
He's regarded as the first heterosexual Asian male porn star in American pornography. The first one.
I know, and what's his name?
Kenny Styles.
Kenny Styles. Well, I would like to know him.
Well, let's see his penis. Kenny Styles' penis. I'd like to see what he's packing.
Okay.
Oh, it's a cute little penis.
That's pretty good, dude.
He's working as hard as he can to get it. I mean, that thing is working overtime.
He's sucking in.
That's working. Because look at that one.
Yeah.
That's the more realistic version.
Right.
Yeah, zoom in on that.
Yeah.
Not impressive.
Dude, you're being mean, dude.
Being truthful.
Well, but why is Big Dick...
I like my porn stars black. Okay? Refute that.
I really can't.
Yeah, you can't.
Look at this surprise. Oh, my God, I can't believe this.
You could have put it in your mouth?
Oh, my God. Anyway,
Well, you know what? Let's learn. How about this? I'm reaching out right now.
Okay.
I'm reaching out
Look at
verbally
yeah.
to Kenny Styles. If
Love
you want to come
America.
on, if you want to come on Bad Friends,
USA #1.
we would love to have you on Bad Friends. As the
Yeah.
first heterosexual Asian porn star in America. We'd love to have Kenny Styles on the show.
Yeah, so, is there like, how about the first Asian NASCAR driver?
Never going to happen.
Why?
There was one, actually. Fiery accident.
Yeah. He went in reverse.
Yeah.
Put his blinker on.
Fukuyama. That's right.
He must have been great.
Japanese race car driving. He
There we go.
attempted to complete he attempted to get into NASCAR and
Yeah.
didn't work out.
Okay. Well, it's interesting. What is another thing like what would a black guy not be good at?
Careful.
I know. I'm trying to be very careful. But what I'm saying is that in your thinking, you
It's
think
not be good.
No.
It's unorthodox.
Unorthodox is what I meant to say, right? Like you would never think that a black dude would be one of the best puppeteers.
Why not though?
It's just in my mind. It wouldn't. It just doesn't make any. Is she drowning? Look at her. She's drowning.
That's.
Is that a black swimmer?
Yeah, they're like the pioneers in black swimming.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
She needs something to lean on. Look at her.
Yeah.
Wait, can you look up?
Here we go.
Charleston. Our boy Charleston. What's his name? The guy that we like. Listen, what's his name, Macone?
But it's like the Jamaican bobsled team.
Look at this, Bob.
Okay.
All right, here we go, man. Her to help black people apartment swimming pools.
What kind of shit is that?
What kind of shit is that?
Apartment swimming pool. Them motherfucker mostly ain't open during neighborhoods no way in the apartment. They ain't never open 5 days out the week.
They never?
No. Yeah, they damn near help us, homie. Because them motherfucking apartment swimming pool, they ain't getting no water during summertime.
Talking about it.
Yeah, mamas ain't taking them to Hurricane Harbor. Pay that shit in now. Yeah, that's swimming. That's summer swimming pool.
Take your ass down.
Yeah, that's summer swimming pools. Yeah, a lot of times that's where you get your first little piece of pussy at, boy, in the apartment complex. Yeah.
Bro, I fucking love that guy
Yeah.
so
What's
much.
his name? I want to see him.
Charleston White.
Okay.
He's fucking hysterical.
All right.
The swimming pool.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna swim. He's arguing that they're not open 5 days a week.
Yeah.
In black apartment complexes. Like they shut down for most of the week. That's insane.
That's insane.
Mando.
You know, sometimes I'm hanging out with people, dude.
Like me?
Not you, because you always smell good to me.
Thank you.
But sometimes I'm with, somebody.
Go ahead and name him.
John Haskins.
John Haskins?
Yeah.
That guy stinks.
Stinks, right?
He's a
he,
stinker.
he puts deodorant in his pants. New wicker. Clinically.
Customers about RP. No, you're not. But you know what? O.com, use that code. Bad friends. You know, by the way, in your pool, in your backyard, I learned this. You know it's illegal to not have it fenced in? If a kid crawls into your backyard, like a kid in the neighborhood, he
Yeah.
falls in the pool in California,
Yeah.
they can sue you.
Well, mine's fenced in.
No, you're not. There's a fence around your property. There's not a fence around your pool, like that. Any property with a pool in California must have a property fence that's at least 5 feet tall.
Do you have a pool?
Yeah.
You have a fence around it?
No.
Well, we both fucked then.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
thought,
God.
dude, somebody brought this up to me. The
Yeah.
real estate agent was like, there's no fence, right? I was like, no. My house was built in 1940.
Oh my God! Imagine, what would you do?
Well, I'd move.
No,
I don't want a dead kid ghost
Imagine
outside.
going into your backyard, and you see, you know what I mean, a kid floating. What do you mean?
It's
It's
awful.
gnarly.
That's
dude.
awful.
So what do? You're just like, you know what I would do?
Get back on the road and do stand-up?
No. I would pick up the kid.
Oh my God, I'm not going to touch him.
No, watch what I do.
Huh?
And put him in the other swimming pool. It's next neighbor.
Oh, smart. Yeah, it's somebody else's
You
fault.
go put in the neighbor's swimming pool.
Right, transport him.
You
Yeah.
transport it.
Right.
And that
So
was
now you're-
away, right?
So now you've broken multiple laws.
what law did I break?
What? What?
The swimming pool law, yeah, but
tampering with.
You can't move a body.
I don't think so. No.
Why is that illegal?
I don't know, man, but it definitely is.
If I didn't kill it, and if I didn't kill somebody.
Hold on. In some states, you can transport a human body by ground yourself without the services of a funeral director. So, you could be like, I was just transporting.
Yeah, what states are that?
But definitely not here. You know, that's got to be. Your neighbor.
And the other neighbor.
If your neighbor saw, would he snitch? Your neighbor looks over. He's in the bathroom and he's brushing his teeth. He looks down. Barbara? He sees a kid in the pool.
Oh yeah, he would.
He would snitch.
Of course.
But then you.
And the other guy though, my other neighbor is a writer on Babylon 5.
Is that still on the air?
No.
Oh.
But it was like an old sci-fi show.
Yeah, it was like 30 years ago.
Right. He's an old writer, right? So I got a comedy producer on one side.
And a Babyloner.
And a Babylon writer.
Wow.
I would put in the Babylon writer.
Right.
Like they both have pools.
You have to put it in his pool.
I just know the best way to go to his backyard.
Well, the writer might figure out a good story to tell at some point. He might write. That could be a book.
Yeah.
A body is found in my pool.
It's probably his also. The kid would probably come from him.
Jesus Christ. This got sad.
What?
Does he have little kids?
No, but grandkids. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I mean, that's pretty hard.
No, grandkids are fine.
Yeah. Or what else? Okay, you find the body. What else could you do? Or could you
Drain the pool, first of all. I mean, you don't really got to drain it.
Why?
Well, I mean,
I don't go in there.
That's true, you do.
Yeah. It's all for show. Like the girls, I have a pool.
You've never been. You've never been in your
there.
pool.
Never been in there.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
You've never once been in your pool.
No, never.
Do you have a hot tub?
No.
Okay.
It's like a salt pool or something.
Yeah, saltwater pool.
Yeah.
But you've never gone in?
Yeah.
Do is that
Do.
do?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do Asian people?
No, I'm a great swimmer.
No. I'm saying, but like culturally.
We swim.
So if you went to a pool party,
I go in the pool.
you don't go in your own pool. You'll go to
By myself? Just waiting by myself in the bed. I'm not gonna do that.
It's so relaxing. I do it.
Okay, maybe I will.
Well, wait. I'm asking you.
Oh, what?
Asian guy Gene Hong throws a fucking house party. It's mostly Asian. Are you getting in the pool? If you say it's a pool party.
If there's a pool party, I've been always known to do gags in the pool.
You're a gag in the pool guy.
And have fun in the pool. But my point being is if I'm alone in my house, I'm not gonna go in the pool by myself.
Did you ever take a bath?
Yeah, that's not in the pool.
It's kind of the same shit. In terms of like solo relaxation in water, what's the difference?
All right, I'll do it this summer.
I want you to do it.
I'll do it this summer. Anyway, what are we even talking? Oh, the dead kid in the pool.
Dead kid in the pool.
Yeah, I would just call the cops.
Yeah, call him. Yeah.
And then what? Do I go to prison?
You might. Yeah.
Because I don't have a fence around my fucking pool?
No, because they could tell that you tried to move the body.
No, I wouldn't move it.
They could tell. There's like so much water on the side of the pool where you drug them out and then tried to.
Footprints.
Yeah. And then they're like, "Did you try to remove the body?"
What would you do?
hit the pool cover. Just pretend it never happened.
Oh, you have a pool cover? You just press a button? Wow. I gotta get one of those.
No, I don't have one of those.
Yeah, you would have to call.
Yeah, you call it.
Yeah.
By the way, that reminds me, one of my dad's best friend, they have a beautiful big pond in their backyard back home in Chicago.
They go in that?
They go in the pond, in the pool. No.
Oh.
No, they have a pond, but they have koi fish in there. Koi fish, they do they suspend themselves in the winter in the frozen water. They animate, what is it called?
Well, don't look it up. Don't look it up. I want to guess what it is. Go explain yourself.
The koi can live in frozen pond water.
They freeze.
They freeze.
And then they thaw out during the summer.
100%.
Because frogs do that.
Yeah, but these koi do it. And I was like, wait, didn't you have to take out the koi? He's like, we had to net the koi pond because coyotes would come and eat the koi.
When they're frozen?
In the middle of the night. No, just regular.
Oh, okay.
But he was like, we take it off in the winter because they're frozen underneath the ice, and you can see their dig marks. Still, the coyote stuff are trying to get to him.
Oh, wow.
But it's so thick and deep.
Yeah, of course.
They can't get to it.
Wow.
But so the koi fish are just there, frozen, under the water.
What are they dreaming about?
What do you think they dream about for 5 months, 6 months? What could you dream about?
No matter what they're dreaming about, it's pretty it's always like they could be like dreaming about you know what I mean? I'm at Disneyland, right? But
do they get to go to Disneyland?
Yeah, but the whole time they're just cold. Too.
Freezing.
Yeah, at Disneyland.
Show me what koi fish frozen thing is.
I don't know why I'm doing this. Look at my hand.
No, that's how they freeze.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not frozen pond.
That's not frozen.
Give him a frozen pond. There, that one was frozen.
That's frozen too, dude.
That's crazy.
It's crazy to me.
Look it up. Look up you looked it up.
Walt Disney had a theory here.
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
Go back to all, the original. Yeah, that one's frozen. Just chilling. Go back to all, just so I see the text of it all. What did it say in the beginning? Neither goldfish nor koi. Nor koi can freeze into a block of ice that thaw out in the spring. That's not true. So what? They stay in the water when it's cold. The fish are warmer and safer with ice. Oh, so it's frozen, but underneath the water they just stay still.
I guess so.
So you just lied.
No, they're
No, you just lied.
No, I didn't lie, dude.
Yeah, you did. You said they're frozen.
They look frozen.
But they're not frozen.
Well, they're obviously in freezing
Now
water.
you know they didn't freeze.
Thank you, dude. I'm informed.
Just don't throw out facts like you fucking know. That's what your problem is, dude.
Liar.
You're a liar.
The koi's metabolism slows down to a crawl. They spend most of their time treading water at the bottom of the pond.
Yeah, we all do that.
No, they look frozen. When you see it...
You've never seen me in the tundra, dude. I do that, too. I go right to almost death. You don't get into the pool. I could be in any environment, and you know what I mean? And I can bring my body down to barely alive.
You're doing it right now.
Point.
Point,
dude.
So I guess they don't freeze.
Wow.
But they just stay in frozen water.
But there are frogs that do it. Google that. Are there? Let me see if I want to see if I won this point.
It's not a point.
It is. You got yours wrong. I'm going to say about me. Are there frogs that get completely frozen and then they come back alive?
65% of the body's frozen solid. So no, they don't completely freeze.
That's a lot.
That's more than half.
Yeah. That's a lot of frozen, dude.
They're half.
Yeah.
More than half. Look at him there. That's it.
Yeah. Look at that guy.
Probably bummed.
Yeah, probably bummed.
He's just like rib.
Is he conscious?
Rib.
Rip. Yeah.
Well, like a bear's hibernation, they're not sleeping the whole fucking time. That was something when you were a kid, didn't you think that they slept the whole fucking time they told you that they did? They don't sleep the whole time.
No, they play Jenga.
Yeah. Oh.
And Uno. Yeah.
Well, some of
them do.
Well.
Yeah.
Black bears probably play dice.
Yeah.
That's a good one, dude. Yeah.
Learn about it.
That's funny.
Some protein is used, but bears do wake up, however, move around inside the den.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what they'll do is they go in and out of sleep, but then they quickly go back to sleep.
Yeah.
So they're not sleeping the whole fucking time. You are like that.
What?
You would love if career-wise we could hibernate for a little while. If we could sleep for like a month or two straight.
But do I have to gather before?
You've been gathering, my guy.
No, but like squirrels, they gather, right?
Bears do too. They gather shit.
They gather
yeah.
shit.
Well, what happens is it says, go back to that article, it even said.
You would make Carlos gather for you.
Yeah, 100%. 8 to 12 degrees, they're lower their body temperature.
There is one.
Oh, he's taking a shot.
No, that's not.
No, you did just take a shot.
That was a lazy shot. That was like, you're lazy, you let Carlos do your gathering. So that's another No movie.
No, you're a bear.
No, there's nothing you can do. Dude.
High-ranked bear.
You broke your
Delegate.
contract.
No.
Yes, you did. You wrote a fucking. Did he not read a contract? Right? He just broke it.
You did.
I'm
difficult.
lazy. No.
No.
Fuck you, dude.
You even said you were gonna make fun of me, and you didn't. You made fun of him.
Yeah.
That's so difficult.
Yeah. No, it's difficult to do it, right? Yeah, because you're mean. Okay. So I don't know. Maybe Ronnie Cheng's available. We'll see what happens.
I doubt it.
Anyway,
So busy. Look at him napping.
Well, go deeper in.
No, you gotta.
He's too exposed.
Oh, he doesn't even know how to.
Oh wow.
No, see, they don't need to be like.
Oh, they don't even go into a cave. They can go underneath a tree.
As long as it's protected, right? Yeah, there he is. That's his little spot.
Whoa. Oh wow. That's interesting.
Where do they go if there's no cave? That's what it says.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how you know the difference. Shoulder hump. This is good information.
But why can't? Let me ask you something. If I made, here's business. Well, I don't know how I'm gonna get money for it, but can you build them a house?
Build a bear house?
Yeah, like a bear house.
Well,
Do you think they would get in instinctually?
A sanctuary.
A bear sanctuary? You
Yeah,
can do
yeah.
that? Yeah.
Like make it more domey.
But I don't know, dude, because they're cavernous creatures. Like, they like caves, not houses. They like to be cold caves underground or close to the earth. Like my dog, by the way.
Yeah.
I bought my fucking dog a cool little dog
Look at
house
that
thing, and she never goes in it. It's a waste of time.
Oh, dude.
I was like, why the fuck did I get you that?
I spent $15,000.
I don't.
What's the matter?
On the cat?
Cat sanctuary.
On the cat sanctuary.
I've never been out there.
No, it's insane.
Sometimes I'll open up the door. Come on.
Nothing.
No, they just go, no.
No.
Yeah.
They even say it. Meow.
Yeah.
Meow.
I bought my cat. I already said this. An expensive bed.
Yeah.
And I caught
Never once.
Bojo sleeping in the middle of a rolled yoga mat. He was in there like this, right next to the expensive bed. It was, being inside a boa constrictor is probably more comfortable than a fucking rolled yoga mat, dude. Cats, they don't care. And they also don't care about healthy.
Wow. What?
What do you mean? Well, what? You gonna slam me? Slam me.
I wasn't slamming.
Well, their owner's unhealthy. Why would they be healthy? Is that what you're gonna say? Ha 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 ha! You.
Well.
Oh my God, you.
No, what? They don't care about healthy what? Their healthy living?
No, I'll go to the fucking pet food store and go, hey guy, what's the best, like the premium dry food?
Cat fancy.
No, it's not.
I know.
Yeah. It's not even Origin. It's like, there's one that's in French writing, and the bag feels like not paper, but like there's a sheen on it.
Oh, it's like a matte finish.
Right, and the font on it is like Old English, but in France. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's it called?
It's like Boucle, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, Fauclon.
Pour cats, it says, right?
Pour cats.
Yeah, and I buy bags of this shit. They don't like it. I go to Vaughn's. I get the cheapest fucking dry. They love that.
Well, you could buy them. You could buy them just canned tuna and throw it in a cup. They'll eat that shit.
My cats won't even do that.
Well, you see, you've got them accustomed to like good shit.
It's either like if I go to
We're crock-potting chicken right now at my house for my dog. We do the big crock pot.
Yeah.
We feed her dog food that has the nutrients and vitamins in it, but she fucking loves chicken. So
loves the chicken.
So we'll do a big crock pot.
Although, the last thing I want to say too about I've been talking about my interior designer. So when they put up the paint,
they painted or they put up wallpaper.
Some wallpaper, some paint.
Got it.
I literally was like, this doesn't look good at all.
You didn't pre-approve it?
I did, but once you see it live, you're like,
yeah,
it feels weird. But then once they put in the furniture and the drapes,
it looks beautiful.
It's just incredible. I've never felt.
Are you saying you're inviting the boys over?
Never. I'll never. You guys come over to my house. You came over today, McCone.
Yesterday, yeah.
Yeah.
You let him in, or
no? He just stays out
in the driveway. Yeah.
Here's my suit.
Did you drop off his suit today?
It's here.
So you're wearing a suit and tie?
What time are they picking you up tomorrow?
10 a.m.
Me too.
You're wearing a suit and tie?
No, just a suit, a t-shirt,
I'm wearing a wife beater.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
I am. I'm wearing a wife beater.
Yeah.
And board shorts. I'm spiking my hair like Guy Fieri.
That's so. Please do that.
I'm gonna.
No, really.
Why not?
Please do it.
It's TV.
Yeah.
We gotta have fun.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you in a suit is so funny.
Or should I wear like a Hawaiian shirt beneath it?
Absolutely not. Wear
No.
a suit. Wear. You're dressed up. You're the patriarch of the family.
Are you nervous?
Not even a little bit.
I am.
Why?
Because if I can't be Flavor Flav, what can I do?
Well,
That's the
this
main
episode
question.
will have come out. We were
Yeah.
playing Flavor Flav's family on Family Feud. We
If I
found out.
can't be Flavor Flav, what else do I do in life?
Ah, you crazy!
I know.
He's gonna smoke us.
You think the Flavor Flav family's gonna spoil? I don't know. We got some good ones though.
We do, but I think Flav is better than we think.
Don't listen.
Don't underestimate the Flav, dude.
I don't. I wanna tell you something
How
for
cool
real.
would it be if Chuck D showed up?
That'd be. That'd be great.
How do you know? We don't know.
We don't know.
That would be fucking
That'd be
amazing.
amazing. I just got fucking.
If
goosebumps.
Chuck D just popped in.
Oh my god.
Yeah, boy! How great would that fucking be?
Wow.
Do you know how bad McCone wants to go?
But you have
So
to
bad.
try. You don't try for the laughs.
I'm going for.
I know. I've been thinking about it.
We're going for the laughs.
But you got to try to be the right answer, no? And let me say, if you had two choices, the right answer or the funny answer, what you're gonna do?
Funny always.
Oh man.
We gotta. No, but I will say this to you. Of course, I'm gonna try my best.
Okay. Why are you picking up a gun?
I was just putting it down.
Well, why'd you have it up?
I was holding it over here, and then I just.
You've been holding a gun the whole show?
Yeah. Just in case.
What the fuck's going on over here?
All right.
Wait, I need to ask you this.
Yeah.
I want to play Fast Money.
Yes.
It has to be me and you.
It is.
If we win.
Yes.
You pre-selected that?
Yeah, it's you and me.
Okay.
No, who would it be?
Anybody else on the team?
No. It's you and me.
You and me, Fast Money.
Yeah.
I'm so nervous.
I just asked you.
I know. I had to lie. I was just lying.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, very.
I'm so nervous.
I know.
Yeah, because it's like Fast Money. I could get all zeros.
Me too. Okay,
Dude,
but if we do get all zeros
Oh my
together,
God.
so funny. I mean, amazing.
Should we go during Fast Money? Should we do it purposely?
Yes.
To get no points.
Yeah.
That's even a bigger challenge.
No, but we're playing for charity, so we want to win the money for the charity.
I think they automatically do it now.
I know they do. Yeah, they gotta.
So if we get the challenge is now to get all zeros.
That's a good challenge.
In Fast Money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like
That could be actually funnier than us actually trying.
Yeah.
You know, if he's like,
name me a color on the Rubik's Cube.
Scoovage.
So that's so good.
Scoovage.
Yeah.
He's like, Scoovage?
Yeah.
Show me Scoovage.
Yeah.
I think
orange chicken. I would say orange chicken.
But
Orange chicken.
But you'll get points for the orange.
Oh yeah.
What if our answers are all Asian stuff?
Oh fuck, that's good.
If he's like, when your spouse comes home late at night, what's the first thing you think of?
Rickshaw. Right.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Name an age when a man's body starts to fall apart.
I saw.
Yeah.
Really? You think so?
I saw.
Yeah.
You don't think that'll be good? I think it'd be
Yeah.
so funny. To tank it is almost funnier than doing well.
Let me ask you something. All right. When you're driving around, how long would you take before you ask for help?
Kimchi. But say it confidently, looking down.
Yeah.
Not even skip a beat.
Yeah.
Right? You're.
What? Name me a color on the rainbow.
Walk.
Okay.
I think we should do it.
No.
Come on. Well, we're going to commit to it on the day. How about this? Depending the mood of the show, we'll make a shotgun decision. You know Steve's going to hate it.
All right, here's another thing.
He's going to be so mad about
My
it.
fear is this.
Legion this far west.
Not only are we bad,
It's not
but we're
outside
not
the border.
funny as
They're
well.
moving in.
Well,
That's fat
I did not know that.
town, but all right. Thanks for checking on that. Wish it set my mind at ease. Now I'm more on edge than ever. In Nipton? Hell no. Town was a shithole, asking to be burned. Just not by Legion. Nobody deserves that. Well, thanks for hoofing it there and back, even if it was bad news. Wish we could spare the troops to go hunting, but orders are to stay put. Fucking Mojave's going to hell, and all I can do is sit here and watch. belong to you. Thanks for the assist. Wish others around here had your drive.
Hey there, need anything? When I got
Hello.
this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
Hello. We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that. Hello. When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling. Hello.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Hey. Hey.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Back again? Me? That ain't so bad. If Caesar's... And Caesar...
Thank you, Carlos.
No, it can be complete because the thing is, when people are funny on that show, it's not that they're funny people.
Yeah, but
it's just they make a mistake that's like that Steve can do, like an awkward like stare or whatever, or make it weird. If we try to be funny, it could come across as hammy.
I know what you're saying.
So we can't try to be funny, like
I
do
don't
an
know if
accent.
that's true, though.
I think that if I go, I'll be really excited. So, hey, Steve. You know what I mean?
See, but then it's going to come off as hammy.
No, okay, be real. You do Steve.
Oh, man, we got a good one for you today. Introducing the Lee family. First up is Bobby. Bobby, introduce everybody here on the lineup.
What?
Introduce everybody in your family.
Oh, man.
How you doing, man? You good?
I'm good, man. I'm just nervous.
You still do stand-up?
So we got here Andrew Santino.
I love him.
Yeah.
His stand-up.
You're going to go all down. He goes down the line, right?
His stand-up is so good, this guy. I love this guy.
Yeah.
All right.
But he'll ask Kalila.
Who else we got? Who's that?
My ex-girlfriend, Kalila.
You brought your ex to the show?
And then Esther. I don't know her that well.
Who that little nugget?
Esther. Pavisky.
That's an adult?
Yeah. yeah. And then Gene. So,
I think we're going to do great.
here's the thing.
So I haven't been
The
excited.
reason why I want you there, too,
Yeah.
is if the ship goes down,
we're going down together.
We have to go down together.
Yeah, we will.
We have to go down
If
together.
it sinks, we sink as one.
Yeah.
I won't let you down, baby. Although, if the ship sinks and we're both on a door.
What do you mean?
Like the ship sinks and I got a door to hold on to, and then you're swimming in the water and you're like, I'm cold. Can I get on the door?
Yeah. Oh, like in, I get it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, Titanic.
Why didn't she let him on the door?
We won't go quietly.
There was plenty of fucking room.
Right.
Why didn't she let him on the door? Look at how much room is on the door.
But here's but he fucked
Look
up.
at how comfortable
I know,
that
but
bitch looks. And she's got a fucking life preserver on.
But this is where he fucked up. I thought about it.
Falling in love with her?
No.
What?
He's in the water.
Got it.
What I would have done is looked her right in the eyes and said, hey, Rose, it's much warmer in the water.
Oh.
She pops in. I jump on, right? And I go, sucker! And I start wading away, right? What do you think?
That's good.
I start wading, right?
That's smart.
Go shark! And I start wading away.
Bye, Rose.
Bye, Rose. What would you do? There's no way you would, because you're a human. You just met the bitch.
Your instinct.
On the boat. You didn't know her. You just met the bitch on the boat.
A Titanic passenger list reveals that there were 8 travelers of Chinese descent aboard the Titanic, but only 6 of them survived. Li Bing, Chang Chip, Chung
There's no
Fu.
way. Chang Chip was on there?
Chang Chip.
I'm such a big fan of her work.
Chung Fu, Ling He.
I've had that at the restaurant.
Fang Lang and Ah Lam.
Dude, it's,
Have you ever had Ah Lam? It's delicious.
Dude, I know. You know what makes me even angry after you read that?
Huh.
Not a one person of the in that you saw them in the movie.
Well, they all 6 of them survived.
At least in the background, walking by with a plate.
First of all,
they didn't even fucking do that.
No, those were passengers. They weren't.
Look at it. Well, the guy on the left definitely almost died. Look at his face.
Jesus, he got shot?
I don't know what happened to his face. Dude, they looked.
Now this is a movie I would love to see.
The 6 Chinese.
6 survivors from the Titanic.
Yeah. Oh, what they probably did sneaky shit though.
Sneaky shit.
Yeah. What did they do? They must have done.
What were they up to on the boat, you think, these Chinese travelers? The tragic tale of Masabi Honso, the Japanese Titanic survivor who was ostracized for not going down with the ship.
Oh, from Japan, the culture.
Wait.
Yeah, the culture goes, you should have died with everybody else.
So
Your
he
honor is.
survived and they were mad about it?
It's like sugar.
Like in Godzilla -1, the theme, right? And the theme was like, he didn't go down with the bonsai. So when he came back to the, the military,
He's disgraced.
he was disgraced. Guys, how are you alive?
This dude was the only Japanese traveler to board the ship. And he survived.
It's incredible.
Give this guy his flowers. Why would they want him
Yeah.
dead? He was prepared to die when an officer said there was a space on the lifeboat. I will take my life. Is there space on
Right. right.
I love him, like, his eyes darting.
That's really funny. Yeah.
There's room for one more?
Yeah.
According to Metropolis, Japan, he was shamed for not adhering to the women and children first principle, avoiding honorable death. Hanzo was subject to what the Japanese refer as mura hachibu, or social ostracism. So they fucking ridiculed this guy for living through the worst tragedy he could have lived through.
Oh my, fuck, man.
He lost his job despite being hired part-time. The stigma followed him for the rest of his life. Hanzo lived in quiet shame as a recluse.
Why did I lose my job? Oh, because you're alive. Right?
Even upon his passing, mention of the Titanic had been forbidden in his home. That is a part of Japanese culture that you're like,
It's
guys,
bullshit. Get rid of that.
Go. That's insane.
That's bullshit. It's bullshit.
That poor bastard.
Poor bastard.
Women and children were on. There was a spot.
Also, can I just say this? Back then, like, racism was, like, prevalent.
It was at its all-time high.
Right, so, imagine him on the boat, and people are scooting away.
Right.
They would do that.
They don't want to touch him.
They don't want to touch that.
No, racism at its all-time high.
Yeah, what a lonely boat ride.
I mean, how quiet.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to say anything.
Yeah.
Because he's there. They're afraid he's like, you know.
But what if he said something made everyone laugh? It's dead quiet.
Dead silent.
And then he looks at everyone and he goes, hello. And they all just start laughing. I think I would have been really funny on that boat. Don't you think? Oh, they made a movie. There's a North Korean on the Titanic?
It's a North Korean version.
Oh,
so
that's
popular.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
It's quiet.
100 times in a row to perfect their story.
Wow.
They what?
Kim Jong-un someone made them watch Titanic 100 times so that they could know the story so well.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so we made it North Korea. Is the graphics as good? I don't think so.
It looks the exact same.
Seoul's protest.
Oh, we got to get that movie.
Can we buy that?
There's no way to find that movie.
Hey, how about
What?
quiet on the boat? The water splishing by. Everyone's staring. He's sitting there, Japanese guy. And then he goes, more like a not so nice bug. Dude, imagine him trying to do...
He's trying to do a bit.
He's trying to do stand-ups.
He's trying to do a witty bit there. That's so funny. And it died.
It died.
Yeah, it died.
Imagine
that would have died.
It bombed so bad.
Yeah.
But one kid in the back is like...
Yeah.
The whole movie's on YouTube for free.
You better
Really?
believe it is. Yeah, well, they wanted propaganda. Oh, this looks exactly like the original.
What if the Japanese guy goes? Turn
it off.
He goes, just dead quiet. It doesn't matter, but he goes,
Water swishing by.
It's swishing by, right? Yeah. I know it's really cold, but nobody say, it's so nippy. I don't know.
He goes,
That's good. Yeah.
Captain said, iceberg are not that big. I guess he was a Wong. Who was driving that ship? A Chinese guy? Dude, him doing bits on the boat,
that's so
I would
funny.
fucking lose my shit.
So funny.
That's such a fucking insane concept.
It's insane.
And the poor guy, ridiculed, lost everything.
Probably killed himself.
No, he didn't. He said he died his natural death by himself in his house alone, jobless and alone. I mean, come on. By the way, did you see this clip of Trump going to Chick-fil-A? Have you seen that?
No.
It's fucking hilarious. This guy, he's nonstop. He's a nonstop media fucking frenzy, this guy.
Donald Trump went to Chick-fil-A yesterday and was talking with the workers, and it was such an organic moment because you had all these people.
Yeah, it seemed
and
organic.
obviously the president
Super organic.
were Trump supporters as well, minorities.
What are the chances? What good-looking people.
That was worth it. And I love those what you have here. That's beautiful. Wow.
Dude, he's hilarious.
It's art, right?
He's lying.
And also some chicken. I'm going to take care of the customers. Is business good? Making a lot of money. Get rich, right?
Yeah. Everyone's getting rich that works at fucking Chick-fil-A, Donald Trump.
He's so fucking detached.
That's hysterical.
He does not.
We'll take 30 milkshakes. I'm sure you're all billionaires. When you get out of here, do you fly or drive?
Oh
What
my
a
God.
fucking
Insane.
goon. Are you all Republicans? By the way, this is a note to our fans. When you walk into a Chick-fil-A, Ask if they're Republicans. Don't order yet. Hi, welcome to McDonald's. How can I take your order? Hi, are you a Republican?
So
That's insane.
What I want to do is I want to end this podcast by asking Andreas, when are you shooting your movie?
When you're available.
So have you gone through the casting process?
I'm on it right now.
Cool. Good luck.
Thank you.
Let's see this final clip to end the show.
What is it?
After we finished filming, OJ said to me that he had a surprise for me, and I genuinely was surprised. Just did you do it?
No, I didn't.
I think it was his idea of a joke.
Nope.
And this is it.
Did not do it. No, I didn't.
Bro. She shit her pants, huh? Dude, I would be so
Rest in
scared.
peace, OJ. You fucking asshole.
What a fucking asshole.
Oh my
God, dude. That's insane.
Thank you for being a bad friend.